Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, the Espers escaped through the sealed gate, attacked the imperial capital city Vector, which caused the Emperor to bring the war to a screeching halt. Apparently, war kind of loses its appeal when it starts taking place in your own backyard. But unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, it's hard to say at this point, we are now allied with the Empire in order to track down these Espers. They're running rampant. We can't expect them to just lie quiet. There's a possibility that more destruction could be underway, for all we know. So we have to meet up with General Leo over in Albrook to advance to Crescent Island, our next destination. But before we do that, I first want to explore the Imperial Palace a little bit. We passed up on some treasure during the little talking to soldiers mini-game thing prior to the banquet that we had. And we can also talk to our party members here. So yeah, there's our allies. We only have Terra and Locke in our party now, and our allies are roaming around the Empire, looking for clues, trying to figure out what the Emperor is up to. Whether this is a genuine ceasefire or some other nefarious plot. But anyway, in the meantime, let's raid some treasure. We got a back guard, a relic that prevents back attacks, and pincer attacks, I believe. And we also got an X potion, which is pretty nice. It's pretty good. Full HP restoration. And in this room, the soldier dormitory, we have a tincture, and there's nothing else in here, I believe. The bathroom is empty now. If you really have to go, you can go now. The guy we walked in on before was a little unhappy when we did that during the timed event. And oh, the Emperor's up here. And for some reason they call him Majesty here, which I am not fond of. I did not swear allegiance to this man. But General Leo's waiting in Albrook. Please head for Crescent Island and look for the Espers. So, okay. And up there is that room where Kefka operated the cranes and put the slave crown on Terra. We don't have to go there. So let's head back down this way. The Imperial Palace is very high-tech. It does not seem like a very comfortable place to live in. Except for rooms like this, maybe. I mean, the carpeting does so much for it, I guess. And we got a Gale hairpin. This is a nice relic that allows you to have preemptive strikes or preemptive attacks more often, giving you the upper hand. I don't think there was anything in this room. Oh, there is. And we got Revivify, in case you get zombified by certain monsters. There are monsters around this continent that can do that in the desert areas. The dreaded, it wasn't zombones, they were fossil things. And we got Cyan here in the prison. Never will I be able to forgive Kefka. Yeah, no one's asking you to, Cyan, don't worry. But if you go over to this door here, there's Kefka, the madman himself, and he is sitting on the toilet. Gah! How dare they put me in a place like this? I don't believe this. I don't know if he notices we're watching or not, but he seems to be entertaining himself quite a bit. What a bore. Or not. That's fine, just let him stew in there. We're not quite sure what we just saw, but... well, we have proof that Kefka has been locked up for his war crimes. So that's about all we can do in the Imperial capital. So let's head on out. We could run into some more of our party members. We got Sabin over here with Arvis and Bannon. But yeah, we can't forget about the Espers. And Sabin, can we really trust the Empire? I have an awful feeling about this. So close to being an accurate Star Wars quote. Could Gustal have meant such a thing? Team up with the Empire to track down an Esper. Yeah, don't think about it too hard, man. You're overthinking it. We gotta have our priorities. We have a common enemy to worry about. But if we check out the cafe, we got Gao and Mog roaming around here. Smells like parents' house here. Why so familiar? I don't know. And Mog just says Kupo. Kupo! Or Kupo. Depending on what voice you like me using for that. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else we can really do here in Vector. Trying to think what other party members we haven't seen yet. just about everybody except for Setzer, but I know where Setzer is. He's over by the airship. So what I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to walk up to Tazen, go to the Chocobo stable hidden in that little patch of trees nearby, then ride that down to where Miranda is, where the airship crashed, and I'm going to go check up on Setzer because you get a little bonus scene that you don't get to see otherwise if you do this now. So I will meet you guys at the airship. Or we can get into a random battle with a Joker, which we have not yet seen. And I really should have had Locke attack the Joker first, because he casts Bolt 2 when he's by himself. But we may be able to attack him fast enough, and he's a floating enemy, so the Hawkeye just might do some extra damage. Alright, that is why I like the Hawkeye. Enemies that are flying, or with the float status, he will randomly throw his weapon at them to do bonus damage. That was about 3 times, maybe 4 times what he would have done normally. Very nice. Alrighty, we're back on the airship. I'm going to take some time to heal real quick, because why not, it's free. And I took a little bit of damage from a couple fights before getting to the Chocobo stable. Now if you go through this door here, we got Setzer and Sid. Yeah, Sid's helping us out with the repairs on the airship. Does it make sense? You know, Sid and airships, they just go together. They just sound just right. Wow, what a ship. That landing really messed up the engine. It'll take a while to fix. I'll help. No machine can stump me. Don't touch anything. Okay. Setzer's a little touchy about his airship. Go kill time in the casino. I could speed this crate up. Now, if you were playing a different translation of this game, or just the Japanese version and you understand Japanese, Sid is actually telling Setzer that if he were to get rid of the casino, he could make the airship go a lot faster, because it wouldn't be weighing it down so much. But Setzer does not like that prospect. You little, get out of my sight. So, yeah, Sid is a little disappointed about that, but oh well. But we get a little bonus interaction here with Terra and Locke here. You love this ship more than anything, huh? She's still trying to figure out what love is, I guess. You know, she's kind of a bit of an outcast. It's kind of a trend in the Super Nintendo RPGs with the main characters, not to spoil anything from the other games. But anyway, actually, when I was young, there was something I was mad about. Okay. Exactly. Huh? In my youth, I dreamed of having the world's fastest airship. You mean... At that time, there was a young girl who piloted the Falcon, the fastest vessel ever made. Sometimes we were the worst of rivals, but other times, we were the best of friends. We always egged each other on to go faster and higher. When she disappeared along with her ship, I felt like I lost my spirit. So we're getting a little bit of insight into Setzer's character here, a little bit of his history, why he is the way he is. Poor Daryl. So he knew a girl named Daryl. That's an interesting name. But yeah, you can talk to him here, but repairs aren't finished, so we better take the boat from Albrook. But before we do that, we should check out that Imperial base that the Emperor had unlocked for us, because we did so well at the banquet. We talked to so many soldiers. You know, they unlocked that storage room that I showed off a couple episodes ago. We can now access that, so I'm going to take a Chocobo from here, ride all the way over there, and we will raid their storehouse. Alright, we're back at the Imperial base. So let's check this place out. There's really not much else we can do here, but they did happen to open this door for us. And look at all the treasure. And there's also a hidden flame saber in the stove here. I guess it's like a cost-effective way of boiling tea or something. But anyway, in this chest we get 13,000 GP. Alright, we're off to a great start. And here we get a wall ring, casts auto-reflect on the person using it. Very nice, those will come in handy much later in the game. We got Cherub down, in case you didn't want to buy them at the auction house. There's one for free. Okay, it gives you a float. It gives you wings. It lets you float in the air and avoid earth elemental attacks. We get an X potion. Those are good. I'll take it. 8,000 GP. Can never say no to more gil. We got an ether, which is probably the least interesting item here. Running shoes for auto haste. We've got plenty of those. Elixir, I'll take it. A back guard, we got another one of those. Again, it's a relic that prevents back attacks and pincer attacks. We've got a cure ring for auto regen. It's not as abusive as regen in certain other games like Final Fantasy IX, but it's good. It's better than nothing at all. And we got 20,000 GP. All right, and hidden in this corner here, we get another elixir. Yeah, this one's hiding from us. I believe that's everything. I don't think there's anything in these pots. Nope. In the chair? Nope, nothing in the chair. But all right, we raided the Imperial base. Lots of nice stuff there. So let's, well, unfortunately there are no Chocobo stables around here, so we're gonna have to walk back to Albrook. Now you can go for the desert, but you want to be careful, because certain monsters in the desert can cast the zombie status on your party. So you might want to have your jewel rings on hand. But alright, we made it to Albrook. So let's check the town out. Okay. I thought we were, so now we could get on with our lives. Okay, so yeah, word is spread that, you know, things are picking up. Everything's coming back together. The war is over. Things are, they're such tightwads. They're raking in the cash. And you wouldn't want to be in their shoes. Yeah, that's something you gotta watch out for. And it got quiet in here all of a sudden. The soldiers aren't partying around here. Yeah, you better not speak too openly about that. So yeah, the town seems to be on the road to recovery. I mean, it's a little somber in here. For some reason, we got the under martial law music playing now. If you want to buy relics, I think it's the same relics as before. Yeah, it's the same. That guy says the same thing as before. Okay, this is a little hint that you can get the Seraphim Magicite over in Zen, but we already took care of that because I knew about that already. I think that's about everything to really cover, so let's, we can head to the port now. The Magitech armored soldier isn't guarding the path anymore. And, in this, box, we get a warp stone. And General Leo's waiting for us. I don't think there are any other items. So we get on the boat, we can talk to him. There you are. Another of the Empire's generals and a person I hired in town will be traveling with us. Okay, so you're hiring mercenaries? Oh, hey, it's Celeste. And Shadow, too. Let me introduce General Celeste and Shadow. So we have, Celeste is a general again, and she's just kind of like, yeah, nice to meet you. Is something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Yeah, nothing's wrong. Our departure isn't till tomorrow. I've arranged some lodging for you. Please get some rest. So in order to progress with the plot, we go and sleep at the inn. Celeste. And she doesn't really have anything to say. It's like, are you really on their side, or... And she's looking at General Leo for some reason and running away. Or maybe she's just looking away from Locke. Well, I mean, Locke kind of did doubt her when she was insisting that she was on our side. Celeste. Make up your mind, Locke. Celeste or Terra, who do you prefer? Come on, man, the game's like halfway over now. Maybe. Forget I said anything there. I'm working for the Empire. But don't worry, I'm not going to garrote you. Okay. Hi, Interceptor, how you doing, doggy? So, yeah, we could get Shadow in the party again, it looks like. He's coming along. Now, I would think if he's working for the Empire, he's not going to just bail when he feels like he's gotten paid enough. But anyway, let's rest up at the inn. So yeah, we get to rest up for free, and we don't really have a choice in the matter either. So let's sleep. Get ourselves a good night's rest, and okay, something's happening. Locke cannot sleep for some reason, so he's going to take a walk. Which isn't a bad idea. If you can't sleep, you may as well get out of bed and do something, because it's better than just tossing and turning. Oh, there's Celeste. So what are you doing out here? Celeste. It's like, uh-oh. Come on. Why won't you speak to me? Even if it was only a little, I doubted you. But I'm still your friend. Celeste. Locke, you broke her heart. So yeah, that happened. Well played, Locke. Well played. Well, maybe it'll work out in the end. Who knows? But anyway, it's morning now, so let's head back to the dock. There's nothing else to do here in town. You know, it's gonna be an awkward trip with Locke and Celeste on the same boat, but other than that, should be fine. I mean, we're only going to Crescent Island. I mean, how far away can that possibly be? So let's go. And we're on a boat, but it's not going all that fast. I think I got spoiled with the airship. So we gotta go around the end of this continent, past the continent with the sealed gate. But we get to pass some time on the ship, so that'll work. All systems A-OK. We should arrive tomorrow morning. Why not rest until then? Well, that's actually not so bad, speed-wise. So we're doing a lot of resting in today's episode. And now it's nighttime. We're in control of Terra. We can talk to soldiers, but engine rooms are always dangerous in this game, apparently. I don't think this guy will let us through either. Nope. So we have no choice but to talk to General Leo. You alright? You're not seasick or anything, are you? I hear that happens to some people. But it looks like you're feeling better. Funny, isn't it? I was used by the Empire, even had my thoughts ripped from me. But here I am cooperating with the enemy. People are people. Not all of us are like Kefka. Yeah, that is true. I suppose Edgar said it before, that the Empire may be evil, but not all of its citizens are. So, you know, General Leo here, he's a bit different. He's kind of the shining example of the positive side of the Empire citizens. What's with you? I knew you were being used as a kind of biological weapon. And because I didn't do anything about it, I'm no different than Kefka. Oh wow, that's kind of harsh actually, General Leo. I'm the product of a human and an Esper. Will I ever be able to love someone? You're very forthcoming about that, Terra. Of course! But I haven't felt that way yet. Did you just shoot General Leo down? You're just young, but I understand what you mean. I understand only too well. See, I wonder if they're actually implying, like, Terra and General Leo could, like, actually be, like, a couple or something. But I want to know what love is now. You're so impatient, Terra. But I guess I can understand that feeling too. Who is it? Oh, somebody's coming out. Oh, it's Shadow. Thought I'd sleep out under the stars. Did you hear what we were just talking about? It's like you weren't really talking about anything that serious. I didn't mean to overhear anything. It's like, Terra, he's not the one, Terra, he's not the one for you. He's an assassin, remember? An assassin. I can't help you. You must look within for answers. The answer is right here. It's in your heart. It's like, okay, it's cliche. Terra? Okay, he has some other piece of advice. In this world are many like me who've killed their emotions. Don't forget that. That's kind of a scary note to leave things on. I can't tell if that was supposed to be encouraging or not. And now Shadow's around. Terra went to bed. And Locke is having problems. Everything alright, Locke? Did Celeste put something in your food as payback for breaking your heart? Oh. I think I'm gonna... Ooh. So yeah, I guess that's seasickness. Not a word of this to anyone else, oh shrouded one. I love that line. I think I'm gonna... So there's a light-hearted way to end that scene on. And we are passing by the Veldt. There's Crescent Mountain, but we were heading for Crescent Island. There's a difference. So we're in control of Terra again, so we can talk to General Leo. And we'll split into two groups once we disembark. Celeste and I will form one group. Terra, you go with Locke and Shadow. Alright, so we get Shadow in our party again. Let's go. Shadow! We're not quite there yet, but we're leaving, all the same. Hey, Locke. Come on. It's like, oh, now Locke is playing cold shoulder. Locke. And Terra's just kind of like, I don't want any part of this. I'm trying to figure out what love is, but this is making me question it. But alright, we've arrived on Crescent Island. And next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, we will, well, look for the Espers, see if we can find any clues. We can probably start by checking out the town here. Maybe the people will be more forthcoming now that the game has directed us to this place. But anyway, this has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.